This is a sample lesson from my online course, Japanese 5 Adjective Master Course. The course comes with comprehensive lesson videos that you can watch over and over and lots of PDF materials. There is no time limit to complete the course, so you can learn Japanese at your own pace. Also, there are course packages with a discount. You should find the links for the packages in the Shoma section below if they are available at the moment. I'm sorry if they are closed by the time you're watching this video. This sample lesson is a lot shorter than the lesson in the course, but I hope you still enjoy it. では、始めましょう。In the previous lesson, we have learned how to say want in Japanese, which is 欲しい. Now, let's learn how to say want to. How nice is that in English? You only need to add this to before the verb when you express what you want to do. That's not the case in Japanese. We use a completely different adjective to say want to, which is tai. We are going to learn how to use this adjective, tai, in this lesson. Okay, let's get into this. When you express what you want to do, like I want to eat steak, this is the location of the verb eat in Japanese. You place it before tai. Before we learn how to say I want to eat, let's conjugate tai together, which is an adjective. So I want to is たいです. I don't want to is たくないです. I wanted to is たかったです. I didn't want to is たくなかったです. One more time. たいです。たくないです。たかったです。たくなかったです. Now, let's put eat here to say I want to eat. This is how we say it. 食べたいです。食べたいです。Any guess where this 食べ came from? It came from the mas form of the verb eat, 食べます. To say want to do something, you need to know mas form of the verb in Japanese. Let me show you how it works. So these are the mas form for each verb, right? When you take off the mas part, you get these beginning parts. 食べ、起き、ね、み、出かけ. This part of the verb is called stem, and this is what you need when you say want to in Japanese. So you put the stem of the verb eat, 食べ, before たいです to say I want to eat. 食べたいです. You do the same for other conjugations too. I don't want to eat is 食べたくないです。食べたくないです。I wanted to eat is 食べたかったです。食べたかったです。I didn't want to eat is 食べたくなかったです。食べたくなかったです。Let's try another verb. If you use this one, me, with たいです, then it means I want to watch, see, or look, depending on the context. Let's conjugate this one together. I want to watch. 見たいです。I don't want to watch. 見たくないです。I wanted to watch. 見たかったです。I didn't want to watch. 見たくなかっ たです。One more time. 見たいです。見たくないです。見たかったです。見たくなかったです。Okay, let's try a sentence with want to. For instance, to say, I want to watch a movie, you add the direct object, movie, 映画 with the particle を and then say, 映画を見たいです。映画を見たいです。If you want to say, I wanted to watch a movie in the past tense, then it's going to be 映画を見たかったです。映画を見たかったです。Let's change the object from a movie to 金閣寺。金閣寺 is a famous Buddhist temple in Kyoto and one of the most popular sightseeing spots in Japan. Now, if you want to say, I want to see 金閣寺, it's going to be 金閣寺を見たいです。金閣寺を見たいです。If you want to add the location to the sentence and then say, I want to see 金閣寺 in Kyoto, then this is how you do it. 京都で金閣寺を見たいです。京都で金閣寺を見たいです。In this context, you treat the location, 京都, as the place of action of seeing the 金閣寺 temple. This is one way to do it, but there is another way. You can also phrase the sentence this way in Japanese. I want to see 京都's 金閣寺。京都の金閣寺を見たいです。京都の金閣寺を見たいです。Both sound completely natural, and it is a matter of personal preference. Okay, let's change the verb. Now let's use the verb go. The mass form of go is 行きます。So the stem is going to be 行き。行き。We use this one to say, I want to go, I don't want to go, I wanted to go, and I didn't want to go. 行きたいです。行きたくないです。行きたかったです。行きたくなかったです。Let's talk about places that you want to go and you wanted to go first. Now, what we need to add here is not a direct object. It is a destination, right? So for instance, if you want to say, I want to go to Japan, it's going to be like this in Japanese. 日本に to Japan 行きたいです。I want to go. 日本に行きたいです。The past tense, I wanted to go to Japan is 日本に行きたかったです。日本に行きたかったです。Let's make the sentence a little bit more authentic. One day, I want to go to Japan. いつか日本に行きたいです。いつか日本に行きたいです。This time expression, いつか means one day or someday. What about this? When I was a child, I wanted to go to Japan. 子供の時 or 子供の頃 Let's use this one. 子供の頃、日本に行きたかったです。子供の頃、日本に行きたかったです。子供の頃、日本に行きたかったです。 Okay, before we proceed, let me point out one thing regarding particles when it comes to want to, たいです。When you have the direct object in the sentence with たいです、you actually have a choice to mark it with the particle を or が like this. 金閣寺が見たいです。金閣寺が見たいです。I want to see 金閣寺。So you can replace the particle を with が。But this option is only available for the particle を。You cannot change other particles to が such as the destination marker に here or the place of action marker で like this. I want to work in Japan. 日本で働きたいです。日本で働きたいです。Here, it has to be で and you cannot say 日本が働きたいです。It doesn't work that way, okay? So if this choice of particle を or が makes it confusing for you, you can just stick to the particle を。I just wanted to share with you that you can also mark a direct object with the particle が when you say want to, たいです。So when you want to say I want to eat steak, you can either say ステーキを食べたいです or ステーキが食べたいです。こんにちは、ゆうこ先生です。日本語オンライン学校スマイル日本語アカデミーで日本語を教えています。I have been teaching Japanese for over 20 years and now I have my online Japanese school. If you are interested in learning Japanese with me, please check the available courses in the description box below. I look forward to having you as my student. 皆さんと一緒に日本語を勉強するのを楽しみにしています。ではまた次のレッスンで会いましょう。